Once upon a time, in Joiner Park there was a frustrated young hobbit.
Darn it!
What seems to be the problem, young hobbit?
Ian McKellen, the stat wizard!
Oh, Elijah!
I've needed you!
Oh, it's been so long. What seems to be the problem?
I can't bloody understand statistics. I need to get an A in Miss Morton Smith's class.
One does not simply get an A in statistics. Now, what do you need help with?
I don't know the difference between a Z-test and a T-test.
Oh, quite simple. What you need to know is what you need to find for each test. If you're dealing with proportions, you can assume to use a z-test and use the variables p and standard deviation to calculate to solve a problem. If you are dealing with means, you can assume to use a t-test and the variables for nu and s. Simple.
Well, how do you find the standard deviation?
What are you, stupid?
No!
You have numbers given in the problem, you 1, work out the mean, then for each number, subtract the mean and square the result. Then work out the mean of those squared differences and take the square root of that and you're done.
Oh, well thank you, Ian McKellen!
Of course. Anything else?
Chi squared?
I think you will find that quite easy.
You stop that, Ian McKellen, right now! I'm serious!
No. You basically have two kinds of chi-squared test. There's a chi-squared goodness of fit test used for both homogeneity and dependence. For chi goodness of fit, just do what the calculator says, and for the other, create a matrix for the data again and just plug it into a chi-square of the calculator.
It's that easy? Why doesn't everyone have A's in their class then?
The concepts are baffling. There's lots of grey areas, almost as grey as my hair.
Well, can you help me with probability?
Alas, I cannot. But there is one who can. We're going now to find the elf of probability, Orlando Bloom. He was exiled from his colony once for not following the laws of probability. He has learned his lesson since and is a master.
I don't believe I've heard of him. Orlando Bloom, you say?
Yes.
I've heard many stories about him. Bedtime stories, actually. Hobbit bedtime stories. I've always wondered if it was real. And now I know for sure.
He's quite a beautiful man. However, a little birdie has told me he's in this general direction. Do you sense that?
No. Says what?
Something lurking. A lurking variable. Quick, run!
I won't leave you, Ian!
You must go! Now! Run, you fool!
No!
It's a p-value. But it's larger than the significance level. You shall not reject!
Orlando Bloom? What are you doing up on the stairs?
It'd be less probable for you to find me here than anywhere else, wouldn't it?
That's exactly what I need your help with, is probability.
Come with me.
This is the Elven Book of Probability. It'll teach you everything you need to know with just one example. Let's look.
Oh my goodness.
Now, look at this example. Here you have a table varying multiple categories, but two sides and a total, with totals for each of the categories. Now, if you want to find the probability of getting one of the category out of a large sample, you'd simply take the total of that category and divide it by the overall total. But if you need to find the total of one category and another, you'd see where they correlate. Take that number and divide it by the total. Now, here is the more gray one. When you have something that says you need to find one category or another, you take both of those totals, add them together, and divide from the probability of the total of the whole sample. It's that easy.
Oh, by the hair on my father's terrace, I understand it now. Thank you.
Now you may stay here until your friend returns, if he returns.
Thank you, Orlando Bloom. I hope he returns.
Elijah.
Ian! You're alive!
Boy.
I was worried the probabilities have killed you.
I knew you would understand. By the way, I'm a well-known homosexual advocate.
Oh, wonderful.